going to try to take you guys through this dugout if we can. We'll show you how we do it. Chris and Kathy are going to go right into it, right? Navigation app set. And if you can see this, we are going right into it. That's how we're going to guide ourselves. There's the start of it. There's some of it over here. We're motoring through here because there's a chance we might need to, so we're going to leave it on. We just kicked our lee board up.
Oh, I just lost the rudder.
All right, pull this in a little. Got a shallow spot right there. Pull the rudder back down. We're just this is I think, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'll put it in the video which dugout this is. Yep, you got a good heading.
Huh?
You're doing good. I think we're gonna go to the right, but I'm not sure.
Time 09:15. Coast Guard has received reports of an active e-bird in position to the
Also, this is how you cheat, folks. You follow another boat.
What's that cross for?
I don't know. Somebody put a cross on there. Probably was somebody's favorite spot out here fishing. They wanted to mark it.
Or they lost a loved one out here.
Yeah, they could have.
You don't want to catch up with Chris and Kathy, do you?
No. Let me turn this thing down. Alright. We don't want to go too fast, so we turn the motor down a little. So you can see the reef here. And you can see the oysters over here. Supposedly, I've been told that this was the old ICW a long time ago, and maybe that's why it's dredged out. I'm not quite sure. We talked to several fishermen while we were camping out at Cedar Bayou and asked them if there was another route to get through here to this other bay. I think this is called, we're going into Carlos Bay, and they said nope. Sometimes you can't see it because it's underwater. I think right now we're at more of a high tide. We're right on course. We're going about 3 to 4 miles an hour. Yeah, I don't do knots, people. Sorry. And Lisa Rambo is sending a message. We are right in the dugout. So when you look at this on maps, on Google Earth, or you look at it on avionics or whatever you use, it looks a lot more distinguished than what it is. You get out here, it doesn't look the same. It's a lot different. See the waves spilling over the oyster reef right here. So you have to look for that change in the waves. You can spot them even when they're underwater. Right in the middle of the channel. Hope you guys can see that. Going 3.5 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour. Up here we're going to get really close to the reef. We could have actually sailed this, but we're playing it safe. I had to break out the old trusty two-stroke Mariner for this trip because the Honda that Chuck gave me needs a carburetor, and I should have looked at it right after the Texas 200, but I didn't. I put it off until a few days before we left for this trip, so I would have rather had the Honda, but this old 1981 Yamaha Mariner. It's a pretty cool motor. Johnny said that thing will outlive me. That's pretty cool. Thanks for gifting that Mariner Yamaha to me, Dennis. It's pretty cool. So there's the reef. On this side, they're live oysters. I'm not a fan of eating oysters. Neither is Kathy. But Buddy and Chris and Kathy love them. We're getting pretty close to getting out of this thing. We started over here. We're just about to the exit. Then we got a short bay, Carlos Bay. I think it's a maybe a mile or a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles across it. Then we're going to go into to, I think, Carlos Dugout.
So do I just follow straight to them? I try to make the curve they made.
You're perfect. We're almost to the end here. I think that wooden marker probably marks the very end of it, but it widens out right here. You can actually probably jump across and head over to that beach over there. I've done it before. It's a good spot to take a break. Just right past this little white marker. Alright folks, so that is a dugout for the Texas 200. Okay, so we are entering Cape Carlos Dugout. If you were sailing the Texas 200, this would be the first dugout that you would encounter, and you'd be going the opposite direction through it. Alright, here's what it looks like. There's an island. We're going to go through these two markers. This island, you can't stop at it because it's for birds. You get in trouble if you stop there. Pointed right through it right here. We're having a motor through this one too because we're going backwards and the wind angle's not right. But you can see the darkness of the reef right here. You can see it over here. It's also a lot easier to do when you're following another mode. We're kind of excited to get through this because I think we're going to have a better wind angle once we get into Aransas Bay. I'll put a little video of us sailing through it on the way to Cedar Bayou. Not a real long one. You'll see it right here in front of us. See the dark line. It's starting to widen up now. See where that bird is. See that line going out over there. Almost out of it. He just picked the rudder up. That usually happens 3 or 4 times through this thing. Well, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed our trip through Cedar Dugout and Cape Carlos Dugout backwards. We'll see y'all the next time. All right, I hope you enjoyed that.